Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Daylight Savings Time here in Ohio. Bill is missing in adventure, and I guess James Cross, who's supposed to be here, is with him. But I've got the ball,
right here, Sean.
Bill Strand.
I'm right here.
Otherwise known as Two Turtle Tom at some point in time.
There's my Shiba Inu.
All right, 5 p.m. on the West Coast, and we are live. Welcome, adventurers. I'm your guide, Sean McZoo, and this is the Reptile Show Reporter. Do you know why I say welcome, adventurers? How that started?
Yes, because this used to be the Reptile Adventures show or something. Well, what was it called?
Exotic Pet Adventures. That is
Exotic
the right
Pet
answer.
Adventures.
There you go. So when did this show start? What it was called Exotic Pet Adventures. When did it start?
Yeah. 3 years ago.
3 years ago, because we're celebrating 3 years today. And it started as the Exotic Pet Adventures. And who was the first guest? Oops.
Well, I was it Eric Haycraft?
Yes, it was. I need to turn off my phone so that I don't get texts anymore. It was Eric Haycraft. That was great. Actually, technically, we did a show with Michael Nash a week before that, and I guess we just didn't count it. So there you go.
Plus, you did some things with Bill, like maybe before that.
No, we were doing a whole bunch of the chameleon enthusiasts were having our weekly get together, and we were.
Okay.
The first one was featured me and somebody else who were the admins, and then we went through the moderators for the chameleon enthusiasts. And I was on every week, and Bill said, "This is good. You're natural at this. Keep going." I'm like, "Wait, hey!" And then the next thing I know, 3 years later, I've got a podcast that I haven't done much of lately, and
me too.
And I'm doing a weekly show. So there we go. All right. So Renee's here. If you can help me, can you see the chat there?
Yeah.
Bill too.
Yep, Renee's here.
Okay, let's say Renee's here. Let's see if I can find her. Renee, what do I got her under? Oh, she's a little further down. No. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wow, this is Renee is here. Thank you, Renee. All right. So who else is here? There's me.
Sean's here. Marsha Ann's here.
All right, let's see.
I'm going to try to talk like Bill.
All right. Marsha Ann is here. All right, who else?
Eliza is here tonight.
Eliza finally decided to show, huh?
Eliza missed my new haircut last night. I decided to take it all off.
This is today. Bill Strand, who's not here yet. So we'll see what he's doing.
I'm here.
Apparently, he's the old Bill Strand. The haired Bill Strand is apparently somewhere in the desert with James Cross. Who said they're going to be here, but they're not yet. So we won't
buy my books.
All right, where else are we at? Marsha Ann, Mikey Ben, Eliza. Who else did I miss?
Mikey Ben.
Right? I got Eliza. Mikey Ben. I didn't get Mikey Ben. Where's Mikey Ben? I got Mikey Ben with his Canadians here somewhere. Yes, there we go. Mikey Ben with the Canadians there. All right. Can you guys hear the dogs in the background barking?
Not at all.
Wow, this software works awesome. All right, but I'm still looking a little blue, but a lot less blue when I'm back here in the light. So there we go. All right. Anybody else here so far? Not that's admitted that they're here.
So we've got Wayne A. Bettis or Betts.
Yeah, Wayne, we don't have a picture for, so there we go.
Okay. Wayne, where are you from? Let us know. And then Mossy Incarnation. Happy Wednesday, Mossy.
All right. Yes, Mossy. Well, that's well, we got a picture for Mossy Annette. There we go. That's Mossy. And who else? Anybody else? Wayne Abides is here, but he's not. My email in the chat. All right.
Wayne Abides.
Sean
Wayne
at
Beatties, is that how you say his name?
I think so. That's how Bill says it. I don't know. Reptile Show
Oh,
Reporter. They can't hear that, Jen. I don't know. No one's hearing it, so that's okay.
can't hear it at all.
All right, I'm putting it in the
Massachusetts,
chat.
just one word. Wayne and the
And
Beatties like diabetes. So.
there we go. It's correct there, and it's up. It's now
Wayne
on the
Beatties.
video, so you can go back and look at it. And there you go.
Wayne Beatties, I will be driving through Massachusetts here fairly soon on our way to Maine.
Tom needs a post a picture of his Fant. You got one close by?
Do. So I got some photos finally. I made the enclosure so good that I could never see the Fant. So I went in and trimmed a bunch of plants and was able to see him and get some shots. So I will post. Well, I'll email you some photos, Sean.
All right. So let's hold on for just a sec. We didn't play the music.
Okay.
All right. So I did announce this is our 3rd anniversary show. 3 years ago, Bill and I started this thing, and we did have Eric Haycraft on. And it was called Exotic Pet Adventures, and then we morphed it to we had some other weird name for it, which is like a Facebook group. And we were doing this on Facebook, and then we moved to adding YouTube, which is actually all that we're on now. Facebook became too limiting for us, so we just decided to do that. All right, there we go. So you've got
Eliza. What do you mean Tom's name? I'm Bill Strand. I live in California. I have Shiba Inus. Lots of chameleons in my backyard. I got a haircut recently. 2 actually.
All of them cut, it looks like.
You know. Yep.
Right. I wonder, maybe I should text Bill and just let him know that he's not, or text the other guy and let him know he's not here. Maybe he texted me and said he wasn't. No. Oh, you texted me a photo. I'm not sure I could, I don't know how to put this photo up. I'm not really good at that.
I'll email it to you.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay, here comes the email.
Okay. Who'd you email it to?
Sean at reptileshowreporter.com.
Oh, that's not on my computer. It's just on my phone. So you'd send it to the same spot.
Yeah. Well, look from an email from Bill at chameleonacademy.com.
All right. That sounds like a good plan. All right. I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to figure out how to get on the show. And
yes, Bill has been replaced. You tell yes, Marsha Ann. You can tell Bill that he has been replaced
with an upgrade, man. It's an upgrade. Don't tell him we're replaced. Upgraded.
Yeah. You know, I don't have as many things to sell or push or, you know.
He's not able to run the whole show and keep me off my guard. So I was thinking that the other Bill and Tom and James Cross are going to be here, and I didn't have to prepare anything. But I guess I gave all my trivia questions out the very beginning of the show, and people missed them. But
oh no,
there you go.
Oh no.
Oh well, but I did text the other person, and he's claiming he's on his way. I don't know. I don't know. Is he really with James Cross again this week? Doing that?
Yeah. It's what we call a bromance.
Okay.
Those two.
We're not going to get into that today.
Yes, there you go. There you go. Bill can complete that Parsons care sheet. Bill should grow a beard. I agree. Yeah.
I shaved today, so that I was growing a beard a little bit, so I shaved
Oh.
before the show. So maybe I shouldn't have.
So what do you want to talk about, Sean? You want to talk about the Fant?
Sure. Wait a minute. Oh man, should I let them in?
Oh, maybe.
What?
Hey, where the heck are you guys? Who the
We're in
heck's
San
upside down? I
Diego.
couldn't even tell.
We're in Carmen, San Diego.
What?
Got Dean over here, got Bill here, Matthew's over there hiding.
Yeah, man, we're getting ready for the great Katie Did expedition.
This is the 3-year anniversary show, Bill. Where the hell are you?
Yeah.
Well, you've been
I'm
replaced.
here with my tie-dye shirt.
We
You've
made
been
it.
replaced. You've been upgraded. The ball built Strand.
Yeah, but
It's an upgrade.
But-
He's much nicer.
But Tom doesn't have a tie-dye shirt.
But he's much nicer, so it doesn't matter. And he's in Ohio. So
I know, but I was trying to get on. I am having
he's
trouble
got a
with
turtle
reception.
skirt.
We're down here in San Diego, and I'm telling you that there's no Wi-Fi anywhere.
They don't got Wi-Fi down here.
We're hooked up to my car right now, Sean.
Well, that's good, I guess.
He's coming back.
So, well, no, what the heck is going on? Great idea.
We
Bill
replaced
grows-
you. We
Oh, they're gonna
replaced
make me
you
grow
with
a
an
beard?
upgrade, and we said that we should go, that
Yes.
we should
Can you see us?
you
No?
should grow a beard and shave your head. So that's what we're gonna do for the 10th year anniversary.
Shave whose head?
Bill's.
Phil's.
He might not have hair in 10 years. You know, I mean, you never know. He's
Why
got
do
a
you-
damn fine
Why do you want me to
mop
grow
now,
a
but
beard? How do you not have Wi-Fi in California? Eliza, this is San Diego. It's like different.
Yeah.
It's like third world here.
Wow.
surfers don't need
Connections.
Wi-Fi. Neither do Navy people. There's a lot of Navy people there, I hear.
Yes, we're right by 2 military bases and a nuclear
I need
power
to get
plant.
more light on me because I'm still turning
That-
blue.
yeah, that kills the Wi-Fi.
All right.
Oh,
Can you
so
see us
you're
right
going
now?
out? We can see you. Are you going searching tonight? Are you doing this at night?
Yes.
Staying straight.
And then are the katydids green? Are they up in the trees? They're gone. Okay.
All right, let's talk badly
It's much
about
better.
them now that they're gone.
Much better. It's much better.
Yes, they were
Let's
kind
talk
of
about
annoying,
fans.
you know, that whole
Let's talk about
bromance
fans.
thing. There's like a 4-pack or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a little weird, but hey, I don't judge.
They're back and there's no picture. So should we bring them all? They're back and there's a
Sure.
picture. Should we bring
Yeah.
them on or leave them in the backstage to like just chat it out?
We can bring them on.
All right.
Nate's here.
Hey, wait,
Hey!
Nate's here.
There they are.
See how you are? We can't read the chat and
Oh, wait a minute.
and be
Wait,
on
we got to
screen.
put Nate on. You're not as important as Nate.
Oh,
Wow.
He's Ohioan.
messing with us.
They just got
Huh?
There you go.
That tornado come through to you. It was headed your way.
Well, I want to wish you a happy 3 years, Sean.
Hey, yeah.
Yay!
Sean. We're here
Bill, why do I
celebrating.
say welcome adventures every beginning of the show? Do you remember?
Well, welcome adventure. Yeah.
Why?
Well, because this was the what well there's talking going. I can't think when there's talking.
Oh
Because
man,
it used
you
to
don't even
be-
know. You helped name the show.
No, it was the original name. I can't think. I forgot that
ETA. What is it?
Santa Cruz was the city that was up north.
I
My memory
finally
is
got
going,
rid of,
man.
I finally got rid of the email McZoo at. I had it for 3 years. I'm like, why am I paying $100 a year for this?
Heck. Yeah,
it's an adventure thing.
Exotic.
Reptiles.
EPA. Reptiles
Exotic,
doesn't start with P.
exotic pet adventures.
Yay! He got it finally.
Oh, wow.
Glad he pulled that rabbit out of his hat.
Man, that was before
That's
I
not where he
came
pulled
on.
it out of, but okay.
That was long ago. That was before my time.
I'm supposed to do a trivia night. All right. Who was our first show, Bill?
That was Eric Haycraft.
Okay. Before that, who did we do a
Oh,
show with before the technical first show? It was about bees.
Bees? What?
Or peas.
Bees. Like for food.
Bees as in the buzz?
Yes, bees like in the buzz.
Oh.
Dude, that was before my time.
No, it was you, me, and somebody else.
What? I wasn't there.
Yes, you were. I can prove it.
I think Bill was there from the beginning.
What?
Bill was there before I was there. This whole thing was the chameleon enthusiasts get to know you thingy.
I don't know.
And I helped to take it over.
I don't know. My brain isn't working. I keep telling you.
Wow, Michael Nash.
Michael Nash.
Yeah, 8 days before our first exotic pet adventures. We didn't call it anything then.
We brought Michael Nash on.
It's available on the Reptile Show Reporter Facebook group.
Yeah, because we kept talking about feeding chameleons bees, and he was saying, "Hey, wait a minute, careful which bees you feed them, because there's some bees we want to keep." Yeah, okay, I vaguely remember this.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, this is back long ago when you started this thing.
Yes, long ago, 3 years ago, Bill. 3 years ago Monday. It's been 3 years. I think I was doing it on Thursdays, but I think
I came in about a year ago.
No.
No, that is wrong. I'm not letting
you know
him read.
You know how you get
imagine
You know who
history.
came in a year ago? The guy standing to your left.
You know when you got your email and you get those notifications that the email is full, and so you got to like get rid of the old stuff? That's what my brain did. And so anything
like Kelly Bundy.
To save
you remember
memory.
that episode when Kelly Bundy ran out of space in her brain and she had to forget stuff?
Oh no, Married with Children now?
I didn't watch that. That's before
he's
my
married,
time.
he's got children, but he's not the daughter, so there you go.
Yeah, that's I never watched that. I wasn't around when that show was
done that. I don't have enough brain space, so I'm gonna, do whatever. I've got to get more light in here because last Saturday I was normal color. Now I'm getting bluer as the light goes down.
Why are you blue, man?
Hey, you're blue, Sean.
I don't know.
It's a Blue Man Group. It's too little light in here, I guess. Because the last Saturday I was the same color as the rest of you.
That's because you had light on.
Sean, you know why you're a different color now in the past month?
Why?
It's because the days are getting longer and longer.
No,
and so
it's been more than a month. It's been all year. It's when I switched I switched computers. This is my wife's computer. My computer got killed by my daughter by dropping Mountain Dew on it.
Okay.
And it's died.
Says you're just sad. You're just blue.
I'm still sad about the computer.
Renee
I shipped out a couple of my chameleons yesterday, and they landed safely, but I'm sad about it because I don't have them anymore.
Oh, which ones?
The super special secret ones. I shipped out a pair.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I can't tell who or what they're about, but there you go. And I'm going to ship him another pair in 2 weeks or a week from now because they're so important. I shipped them separately instead of shipping them all together.
That's right. That's the reason, like, me and James can't be on the same airplane.
Yeah.
No, that's because both of you were on the no-fly list. James wasn't until he went to Madagascar with you guys. and he got upstaged by some dance guy I never heard of until I saw him on America's Got Talent or American Idol or something like that. What was his name? James, the guy that upended your
It
trip.
was Post Malone.
Yeah,
Post Malone.
Yeah, Post
so
Malone.
why do I
Yes.
have to allow? Why does Tom have to tell you who it is?
That Post Malone guy, man. I tried to remember his name today too. It took me a while. Then I saw a street post and I
I
went,
never even
Post.
heard of him
Yeah,
before
now I
you said
remember.
it. I had never heard his name before you said it was. You complained that he was in your was the
Yeah,
flight before you.
Everybody, Post Malone made James miss 2 days in Madagascar.
I'm telling you, the guy should be paying me back, or at least let me sing a song with him.
There you
I
go.
don't think I'd want that. I don't think that's worthwhile.
Yeah, maybe not.
You're already way more popular than he is. I know who you are.
I know.
All
isn't it great?
all our viewers, listeners, whatever you call yourselves, know who you are.
I think my first interview was with you, Sean, wasn't it?
Yes. We did the podcast and everything else. You've been on this show a bunch of times, but I think the podcast was the big long interview. So
Yep.
there you go.
Yeah, I just had him on just as to show us how to build that fogger thing, fogger mister. And then I said, all right, we're done with you. You can go back to the garage. And then Sean said, no, I'm going to make a star out of you.
Yep. That's where it all started.
And now look, see what you
Yeah.
did.
See,
now
I
I
did
gotta
the
pay
same thing for
taxes
Tom. I
on
made a
all that.
star out of him as well. Of course, he was already a star, but I made him as more of a star.
Yes.
That's right.
You
He
did.
was so popular, he had to stop his show.
He's just getting out of hand.
He is.
He was
Sean
getting
is on
too
a roll
famous. He
tonight.
was like getting stopped at the reptile shows. Everyone was asking, "Are you too Turtle Tom?" And so he said, "I can't do this anymore. I'm getting too popular." Because it's good to be rich, but not famous.
True.
Famous is not worth it.
Yeah, see, Sean, it seems like your show creates the stars.
Yeah.
And it just starts ruining people.
And then I turned blue, so I don't know.
Yeah.
You're paying the
Why
price.
is everybody in the chat obsessing about Post Malone now?
Yeah. Looks
Leave
like
him
Post
alone.
Malone lives in
Leave
a place
Malone
called
alone,
Cottonwood Heights.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Post Malone cost James days, cost us money.
I'm telling you.
Frickin' Post.
Posty. Let's see.
Did they wait for you, James?
No, they went and did
yes.
their thing.
No, he wouldn't take off because of it.
No.
saw
Did
videos.
Bill wait for you in
Wait a minute.
Madagascar?
Marsha
Bill
Ann's
wait
saying
for
I'm a Smurf. So are people
No, are you
with,
kidding?
cyanide, some kind of poison. It's not cyanide. What kind of poisoning turns
We
you
weren't
blue?
able to wait because we'd be sitting in Antananarivo in a hotel for days. I had to take
Got it.
everybody
It was
out.
that long.
So we had to hire a wannabe race car driver to pick him up at the airport and drive him
Oh, wow.
across Madagascar to meet
Catch
us.
up.
And he was
Wow.
not afraid to punch it.
Wait a minute. Now I'm being called
So-
Papa Smurf. I got to
So-
get a better light.
Which
From the airport
which
to,
Smurf is Sean?
Where they were at.
Is he?
They're calling
Grumpy
me
Smurf?
Papa Smurf.
We were in the middle of nowhere. We
I
were
think
somewhere
I'm Sleepy
on the
Smurf
front
or
of
whatever
the
it was name.
Sleepy Smurf?
Okay.
What
Well,
are
we were
like on the
I used
side
to
of
watch
the
I think it was
Smurf.
called Sleepy, but I saw it.
He caught up with us.
Let's.
We
What
were where the
Smurfs
brothers
could there
were
be?
There was a Doc
No.
Smurf,
I
wasn't
think it
there?
was Crypticum and Lateralis.
There was
There's
a Dr.
Smurfette.
Smurf.
No, definitely.
How about Brainy Smurf?
No, he wasn't very smart.
Clumsy Smurf?
Clumsy Smurf.
Oh,
The other day when I tried to get the dogs and I was Clumsy Smurf, I almost knocked over the fish tank with the turtles in it and killed myself. But
Hefty Smurf?
Hefty Smurf.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. You remember him? Grouchy Smurf?
Ah,
Yeah,
there you
that's a
got
good
it. I'm
one.
Grouchy Smurf.
I like Grouchy. Yeah,
Okay.
Grouchy. That's Sean.
Yeah. Here's James. James is Handy Smurf, without a doubt.
Wait a minute. I'm as much. I guess I'm not as much, but I've done a lot of handiwork. I've got
Okay.
probably as many tools as James does, maybe more.
Oh, I don't know, Sean. Don't overstep.
I got a 2,500 square foot basement full of tools and chameleons. So I don't know.
I don't know. I think we're pretty even. If I probably got a few more tools than you do.
Aha! Is he Lord Balthazar? I think that may be who I am. He wasn't blue though.
Wait, Lord Balthazar?
That
Is that
isn't
the
really
right
his
show?
name. It was something else.
Gargamel.
Gargamel, yes. What the heck? Why am I Balthazar? Are you talking about is that the guy from not
no.
Star well, Battlestar
Gargamel's
Galactica?
right.
Smurfs.
No, Lord Balthazar is from the Smurfs.
Oh. What about
Wow.
I thought that Balthazar was the guy from Battlestar Galactica.
That's Baltar.
Baltar. There you go.
Come on.
Balthazar is a master wizard in the Smurfs.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember him.
Well, I don't
He's
either.
Maybe I am
overarching
Balthazar
antagonist.
then. I'm a master wizard. I can't turn myself any other color. Get enough light in this room, but okay.
I never watched the Smurfs, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Let's see. That was on the Saturday night, the Saturday morning stuff.
Morning, totally.
Yeah, but you know, everybody, this is the way it was. Let me tell you how it was back then in the day. We had shows that came on at
It's good to have the power.
They put him on mute.
You done talking, Bill? I'm going to turn off the mute so James can talk. There
He
you
needs
go.
to do that more often. Just never let
Fine.
James do announcements, because that's when he steals your show, Sean.
I
He
know.
steals it at announcements.
I know.
Listen, I was giving historical context.
Yeah. He muted you.
Yeah, he did. That was so fun. You guys
I
don't
guess
get
I
to
am
hear
the evil
story,
Lord
the historical
Balthazar or
process.
whatever he was.
I was going to tell him about the days when we had Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah.
The youngins these days don't get that.
Like Speed Racer.
Speed Razor, yeah.
Kimba the White Lion.
Man, I was
Godzilla.
up Saturdays like at 7 a.m. every Saturday
Giant
to watch
you had
cartoons.
to.
Robot.
And we would start with Electric Company, not a cartoon.
Yep. And what was that? Conjunction Junction.
Yeah,
what?
Schoolhouse Rock.
Schoolhouse Rock.
Schoolhouse
That
Rock.
is how we learn.
I'm just a Bill. I'm only a
am.
Bill, and I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill.
Right.
I can still sing Interplanet Janet, the entire one.
And Conjunction Junction,
Jetson.
Function, Munction. That was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
What's your function?
Interplanet Janet got me.
Get it right there,
on my
James.
astronomy test.
You're right. Actually, I bought the whole CD deck or the whole DVD deck for my kids, so
That is
they're.
appropriate. So yeah, but so if you got up early enough, you got to see them do the Star Spangled Banner, because there wasn't TV all 24 hours.
Right.
Wait
You
a
would
minute,
start
not
thinking
bird
about
nor plane, no ever
Yes.
frog, just a little old
What?
me underdog.
that. Well, we saw Underdog, yeah.
Yeah. Who didn't see
What-
Underdog?
What did they just have a test pattern on there all night, Bill? Is that what they had?
Yes.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
They did. A bullseye with a beeping noise.
And then,
Yeah, I might remember that barely.
yeah, and then it
Hey,
came.
the
I
Banana
think it was
Split
6
Show.
o'clock,
La,
where
la,
you got the
la, la, la,
flag and it did the Star
Spangled
Spangled Banner,
Banner.
and then you went into the programming. That was kind of cool.
That's
One banana,
But
two
that was only
banana,
for the
three
people who got
banana
up at-
more.
But they didn't start cartoons.
raise
I
your
think,
hand
until
if you-
8, I don't know when.
Yeah.
raise your
7,
hand
8
if you
o'clock.
owned a black and white TV.
What?
Black and white
I
TV. Do you
think
own
I
them?
did.
Yep.
Yeah.
I had my own little tiny 5-inch TV. It was black and
You
white.
were spoiled.
And
That was
Had a
privilege.
20-inch. I wasn't spoiled. I was working
You
construction
were
at
spoiled. You
12.
had your own 5-inch TV?
Oh man.
I was
You were
working construction
spoiled.
at 12, and I was getting paid. Not as much as the people. I was doing twice as much work as the other guys.
Oh, here we go. And you
Oh,
walked
boy.
uphill in the snow both ways. What?
In my bare feet.
Right?
Damn.
And boxers.
Well, no.
All right.
First color TV on the block. Oh yeah.
Well,
I had the first Nintendo 64 on the block. I was so cool.
Okay.
I had a Betamax.
I had Pong.
Nice.
That's
I did
You know
too.
what a Betamax is?
I had Pong.
Yeah.
My dad
Was
made my
I had an
Pong
Atari
in
26.
Radio
What was
Shack.
that tank? That was the tank one. What were the other ones? What was the tank one called? Combat.
Combat.
Are you talking
Yeah.
about the Atari 2600?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was a game
Yeah.
console because there was a standalone Pong game. That
Yeah.
was the
Yeah, I
first
had
one.
the standalone
Yeah.
Pong. And then the 2600 or whatever the first one was.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think we lost all the millennials and Gen Z. They were
Yep.
going, what the heck?
Yep.
Where is this show gone to?
Right?
What are
No,
they talking
because they've actually got this stuff like you can play it on your phone now.
about? Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
They got consoles that are just as small as a phone. You plug one in the TV, you can play everything we ever played.
You know what? We were really. You know what was a high class is when you had a DTMF phone. What you could type in the numbers. That used to be high class, as opposed to the
Wow.
rotary
Right,
dial.
yep. I have one of those. It was yellow. I still have it.
Jeez.
It's in the closet.
Who played Frogger on
So
the
why do we
2600?
call this the Reptile Show Reporter? We should just call this
Frogger.
Bill, Sean, and Friends.
I
I liked Frogger in the arcade. I didn't like it on the 2600.
liked
Frogger
Asteroid.
was annoying if it wasn't in the arcade. I don't know why.
Eliza
Yeah.
said her mom would be playing Nintendo when she got home from school. That's awesome.
I had
Yeah.
Space Invaders, and one Saturday morning, I flipped the screen. You know, when it goes back to zero from 999,999, whatever it was, I flipped the screen 5 times. And then my dog walked in front of me and I lost. My brothers and sister, I only have one sister, were cheering me on. That's the only time I ever got them, those little kids that cheer me on. But the
That's
dog
only
walked in
time
front of
that
the
they
screen
loved
and
you.
I died. I think I got like 5 or 6 flips though.
Yeah.
I never did that
Your
again.
mom Eliza's mom is the coolest mom. She would help them get past all the hard parts in Mario. That is so cool.
That is cool.
Wow. What? Yeah, the Nintendo was a little bit after my time. I stopped at the ColecoVision.
Yep.
Space Invaders was cool. Asteroids was another good one.
Yeah.
Asteroids and Joust.
Yep. Like Joust. Joust is good.
I had Joust.
Galaga. I like
Wayne Abedius thinks he's a millennial.
But I got to tell you one thing. Looking for katydids is a lot better than looking for grasshoppers because grasshoppers like to be where it's hot and dry, and katydids like to be where it's nighttime.
And we get to wear headlamps and be nice and cool and chummy.
That's right. So we like katydids.
Just like make sure no one calls the police on you.
Well, that's always an issue because, nobody expects a bunch of guys to be out looking for katydids. So
they're not going to believe us.
Yeah.
What are you doing out here? Looking for katydids? Yeah, right. Get in the car.
Yeah. So it really helps if we've actually caught some katydids before the police
They
show
can
up.
call me, Bill, and I can tell them to take you away.
Yeah. I say call this number.
Wear some high vis vests.
Well, I'm wearing my tie-dye.
Okay.
I'm going all black and I'm wearing a hoodie, Tom.
Oh, great.
Not suspicious
I
at
don't want them-
all.
I don't want them katydids seeing me coming.
Well, actually, I did bring a black long sleeve shirt. I'm just worried about not being able to be seen. The only thing that can they won't be able to see me, but they'll be able to smell me. And the things that smell me are the things that want to eat me.
Yeah.
So Gotta be careful about
We got
that.
a chance of running into Sasquatch out there too. So
There you go. Just make sure you
Uh-huh.
get pictures so we can tell them that it's real.
I can only do it if it's blurry, though, Sean.
No, we gotta watch out
That's
for rattlesnakes.
okay. We have filters that'll fix that nowadays.
Yeah.
We gotta watch out for rattlesnakes and mountain lions now.
Kitty, rattlesnakes.
That's right.
We'll just use them as lassos.
Well, we got to stick together, and the power of friendship.
Here we go.
Where
we
are
go.
you doing this in public parks?
We are doing it in a place that closes at a certain time at night.
11 o'clock.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I don't
That's good.
I don't know
That's
the
good.
exact answer to your question. I am hoping that we're going to a place where there's at least a little bit of structure.
Yeah.
Meaning a building or two and a potty.
Yeah.
Meaning
Yeah.
not in a place where people are going to think that they should shoot first.
Yeah.
Not in a place where they hide bodies, Tom.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly where we're going. We'll
You
find
have
It's
out.
kind of a
Handlers.
mystery. But that's
Every
what
day
makes
in
a good
China.
that makes a good adventure, not really knowing
Yeah.
the answers.
Honestly, every day in China was like that. We didn't really know where we were going. I mean, sort
Uh-huh.
of, but like there was one time like we ended up walking 7 miles and I had no water. I'm like, oh shit, this is bad. But
Yeah, we get that kind of
makes
stuff on
it
Sean's show.
adventurous.
Tom,
Yeah.
did you just say the S word?
No.
We're going to make a big deal out of
I
it.
Figment of your
am proud of
imagination.
you, my friend. You are just letting loose today.
Yeah.
That's because he's the bald Bill Strand.
I'm channeling Bill. My Shiba
All right, we're
Inus are just
devolving.
behind me.
It's time to get this show done. Thanks for being here, everyone. Have a good night. We'll see you
So
again
anyway,
next
on
week when we
Saturday
figure out how to
morning-
get here.